Marco as well too. This is the time where you do want to pull out possibly some of the characters that maybe people haven't been labbing against, because, you know, a lot of the analysts were saying everyone's been labbing against Billy. We've seen a lot of guard cancel, especially during the pull extension and also the pull in. People were guard canceling these things, and this is the lock-in. Hotaru is coming out on Xiaohai, the character that has got him this far for the qualification at EVO Japan.
Round one.
Let's see what's going to happen here. I wonder what's the opener. If you do red power wave, throwing the fireball, like I said, the better fireball also can reflect fireball. And she's also one of those characters that can throw the fireball behind her and run across the screen.
Right, she throws the A version. However, I will say the C version is rather deceptive in terms of the speed, but we do get the big wild punish against the jump in from DarkAngel. Now he is an SPG. Xiaohai is looking to still continuously bulldog and take the strategy away from DarkAngel before he gets himself going. We get the double uppercuts. Now we get the sit down, just backing away just in case the tech roll comes forward, which it does. Xiaohai immediately punishing out the fireball. No chance for DarkAngel to get started with a single power wave.
That was clean right there. Clean every time. Got two anti-aireds and the jumping against the fireball. Look at this. Just hop jump. And also the B. Nice wild punish with the standing D. Take that out the SPG right away. Okay. Ooh, tries to go for a shimmy. Doesn't bite though. Misses the counter hit, but we got our own wild punish. That's the one thing she shines. She has the better neutral bunch from far to cause the wild punish to get the easy whiff punish, because Terry standing C, crouch C, even stand D is not the greatest, but you saw the high dodge attack at the rev blow too?
This is looking too studied right now from Xiaohai. He is looking way too prepared specifically for Terry, but I feel like some of the antics from DarkAngel could start to show as the desperation continues, or as the tension builds up, I should say. So, again, with game one, as it stands, with the amount of games they can play, I think DarkAngel might be able to take a little bit more risk to throw Xiaohai off.
You know, speaking about that, you're completely on the money right there, where he needs to take risk, because that's kind of like how he got here so far. That whole game, there was no wake-up power ducks. There was no wake-up power geysers. So it was kind of like where Xiaohai just kind of held him down and really beat him at where he's strong against, right?
Beautiful. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Now DarkAngel mixing it up with at least the fireball time and going in for the feints, throwing in those feints, I should say. But still, the air approach has been locked down from Xiaohai. Is not giving him any sort of clearance thus far. A little awkward of an exchange. Now punishing crack shoot.
Yeah, that was maybe that was input error in that situation right there. He probably thought he rolled to the other side to try to activate power dunk instead, but get crack shoot instead. Okay, but we got the level 1. Are we going to finish it? Maybe. It's not enough, but it's going to be guess for game. Maybe for throw, overhead. Yeah, overhead right there. And even though it's a slower overhead, the thing is, he was trying to go for the backdash. Maybe he's like, okay, maybe I'm expecting the drill, so I want to get the wild punish.
Right, a real preemptive guess coming in from DarkAngel, but not going to be paying off. Now trying to maybe open up Xiaohai.
Dude, the amount of anti-airs that Xiaohai is doing. Like, it's clean, and the crazy part is, like, what's so good about Xiaohai, he's changing up the DP timings, because DarkAngel is trying to just defend it, but the thing is, if you're doing early or delayed DP, it's a situation where you're like, okay, you miss your timing for the just defend in that situation.
Yeah. You can see it too. You see majority of it wild punishes, right? It's not just like a normal anti-air.
Try the hyper defense right there. Nice light confirmed for the 4-piece. Going for the C, going for the plus frames, causing the overheat. Nice hit confirmed with the standing D right there. But we wake up DPs because Xiaohai can afford it.
Yo, that was actually so smart. The short hop to check the down C approach as Xiaohai backed away, still within range for that punish. That was beautiful.
That was so good. It was definitely needed because he was also in the overheat situation too. Nice. Gets the combo, gets the anti-air with the rev power wave. Good combo right there, but still an SPG.
Meaty enough to get the counter hit. I like that, going in for the close 5A. Xiaohai thought he was going to have rights to press buttons after that, but no, sir. And it still hits!
It's active! That was so unfortunate because to Xiaohai, he was trying to go for the punish, but the active frame and the guard cancel from DarkAngel. What a turnaround 1-to-1. That was beautiful.
That was godlike.
Yeah,
that was a happy accident for sure.
It was a happy accident. It's one of those things where you're like, okay, you messed up the super. I'm going to be able to get this big standing like CD combo and then get you to the corner. But how active is that bad boy?
We've seen that a bunch actually throughout the weekend, where we see like the tail ends of some supers, including Kind's Orb, kind of hit the characters, hit the opponents, and they're not ready. They are like, okay, well maybe I get to punish here, but no, they're stuck in block, or they just get hit wrong.
Yeah, that's true. And the thing is, now DarkAngel, I feel like he's getting more comfortable. He's going for a lot more like sweeps in neutral because Xiaohai is kind of like walking back. And I love the fact that he let the whole power dunk rock. Usually most people would just go for like DP break in that situation, but he went for the whole thing where you have to JD every single time. Another hop jump against the crouching C again. DarkAngel in the lead here.
You know, I was thinking about a throw as well. DarkAngel did the exact same thing and tried to bait it out with the dodge attack. But here comes, speaking of, the dodge attack again coming in from Xiaohai, getting rid of the SPG. No, not quite yet.
Oh, man. See, at that range, that was an interesting decision because that was more of like, I don't know if I want to spend the super yet because I'm not confident that I'm going to guess right on the next exchange, right?
Yeah. Oh, my God. The punish against the 2C. Xiaohai's getting his life decimated near 50%.
Yes, plus frames on that, plus 3 on the standing D. Another confirm with a counter hit. It's not going to be enough, but if DarkAngel get a grab, 2 grabs would kill right here. And the backdash gets another sweep. Chip damage is available on the table here. Good anti-air, but no follow-up. Maybe a little bit rusty with the Hotaru there because he got the anti-air, but no follow-up.
I'd imagine maybe he prioritized the positioning more so than the damage at that point because that damage, sure, as great as it is, sure, as much meter as you build, I don't think he would be able to kind of withstand what would happen next with DarkAngel if he were to kind of make maybe like wake up uppercut or something like that.
Yeah, that's true. It's a thing, right? That's the one of DarkAngel's, like I would say, double-edged sword. He wakes up with reversals a lot, wakes up power dunks a lot, and sometimes it's hard to tell, especially in the scenario where you're trying to make a comeback, right? But these anti-airs are still consistent from Xiaohai in this situation. So DarkAngel, I feel like, needs to find some type of idea on maybe just defending the timing a little bit better or even a little bit different as well.
That's possible. I don't mind him not taking to the skies over and over again, though. I mean, like, that stubbornness is what got him here in the first place.
Yeah.
However, it's not paying off. Xiaohai still within SPG range. But again, that 2C has been getting blown up majority of these rounds.
It's one of those things, right? Xiaohai's getting the anti-airs, but DarkAngel is getting the hop against the 2Cs, right? Nice. That's going to end the round. Good confirm with the lights. Triple hits there. Xiaohai, you see some kind of more of the signs, but they both have things that they can rely on to dish out the damage. Okay, goes for Fireball. Maybe a Rev coming out pretty soon. Yeah, there is it. No Reflect. I'm surprised. That's where Reflect is so useful there.
Yeah, I feel like, but when DarkAngel's moving at that speed, I think he'll still be able to jump over it and punish accordingly.
That's true.
Right? So maybe Xiaohai wasn't too ready for the timing of it.
A little bit too scared, possibly. Yeah, and that's the hard thing. Even though you're doing the options like tech chase roll, you can't tell if it's like a short roll or a long roll. Nice combo right here. This is going to be big. Close out for the damage. Level 1. Oh, we're doing big damage. Missed the super, but still gets the standing D meaty, trying to hold up possibly.
It would have to be either that or like some type of movement, right? Those are the only things you would see. Otherwise, it would be either counter hit or something else. Something would pop up on the screen if he chose buttons as the option. But movement was definitely caught. Xiaohai now moving on.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you're just like, you always kind of want to just hold up, especially in a situation where maybe they possibly would throw, right?
That's fair.
Yeah, goes for the Fireball.
With how often people have been getting got with a lot of the throw baits, kind of makes sense.
Nice guard cancel again against the meaty standee, but we're going to wake up DP anyway. But you know what? We might as well do it. It would have worked the second time, too. Oh, the Reflect against the crash shoot. You thought I was going to throw Fireball? No, no, no.
But that was a happy little accident, too, for Xiaohai. He was anticipating a Power Wave.
Yeah. Nice. Go for a double Fireball. And I love how slow the Fireball is, too. And I like the fact that Xiaohai is changing it up, using more Rev Fireballs, because it's one of those things where DarkAngel was kind of taking control with his Rev Power Wave.
Oh, so the guard cancel not really fully pay off from the side of DarkAngel, now still at the deficit. The counter hit was there, but Xiaohai, I love that he's not staying grounded even if he gets hit ever so slightly, right? It depends on what normal's actually hitting Xiaohai, whether he'll actually sit back and block or take to the skies. That short hop is so detrimental against DarkAngel right now.
Yeah, I think it's also another thing. DarkAngel hasn't shown that he's able to anti-air Xiaohai's hop jump with his own power dunk break, right?
Yeah, it is kind of tough. I mean, like when you land a hit, you would think to yourself, all right, my opponent's going to sit still and possibly get smoked by another one. He threw out far D.
Yep. And look at that. Speaking of the anti, he's got his own DP break with the force of the power wave. Oh, he mistimed the target combo. Usually if you did the link too fast, you'll get that version of the target combo versus the link of standing A versus C to D.
That's fair.
Okay, look at this. They're going back and forth too. It's not even one-sided. This is going to the distance. And I feel like the one thing that Xiaohai is messing up, he definitely did not lab it. He's trying to use the reflector against the Rev Power Wave, but the first time he tried to do regular reflector. Second time he did it. Second time he did Rev version of the reflector, but he's doing it a little bit too late. You got to do it a lot earlier.
Yeah, rather tough too. If DarkAngel's going to be switching up his timing, you have to do it almost reactionary.
Spend the bar. Yep, we want to take out the SPG. Good frame trap. Are we going to condition with the command throw? Ooh, that was a conditioning because you thought the command throw was happening. Because if it did, you would have died regardless.
You seeped it into DarkAngel's mind.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry. It's not my fault. It's just more of the thing is
it's what you expect, right?
She has the best command throw in the game, even though she's not considered a grappler archetype.
She's a brawler, right? And so long as they have a command grab that exists in their list, they are definitely a brawler. I like that. Also, now getting the timing for the reflector. That's correct. Yeah. Rev, power wave coming on in.
Ooh, nice. I like the jump. Cracks you, trying to catch the air. Good block on the overhead. Going for the 8 frames. Crouching C right there. Pressing buttons again, DarkAngel. What are you doing there? It's kind of hard because sometimes you want to challenge because maybe you're trying to condition him. Be like, what if I do a reversal power dump?
We're starting to see some of the ranges for a lot of these short hops to connect, and DarkAngel, I think if he abuses that further on, while maybe measuring with maybe far B, far D, I think he'll get a lot more success. But now Xiaohai, who's a little bit aware of that, getting a short hop of his own, or so we thought.
Yeah, he did the thing is he did early jump D, and he tried to get heavy. If you do early jump D in the wild punish, you have to go in the lights, but you can't go in the heavy.
Yeah.
Nice. Using the rev blow to go get the armor through the fireball. Cross up.
Beautiful cross up too. Mad ambiguous. It's as if the knee hit right in front of the forehead.
He did that to Fenrich, and Fenrich also got hit, which you have to use rev guard to kind of like stop the ambiguous cross ups like that, right? Otaro's another character that can do that from a forward throw if he wanted to. But the thing is, it's like rev guard helps all of that. But it depends if you could do it on the fly of the situation, right? Especially with high stakes on the line.
Yeah. You don't want to kind of just rely on it without really thinking about where the trajectory is, but
the confirm of the lights though in the power geyser is so good.
Yeah, that geyser is just chunking damage, and so is the start here of that uppercut. Now DarkAngel backing away a little bit, waiting for the fireball. That's his opportunity now to punish the fireball of his own, I think, because I didn't see the punish. Did you?
No, so he tried to reflect maybe until the last minute. The thing is, he's doing it too late, right? DarkAngel got the hit, but he could have killed with just doing more of the rev's arts into power dunk. And he either way 3-3. Look at that.
Damn. Much more comfortable with the spacing that he's at, whether or not he wants to initiate with Rev Power Wave, or if he wants to rebuttal with SPG with the Rev Blow, right? He's been doing a great job of understanding Xiaohai's spacing of when the fireball's trying to come out from his side.
This is probably the most games that Xiaohai has lost in a set. I think usually what's maybe like 2-1 or 5-2, right? 5-1, but this is like 3-3 right here. This might go to the distance. Oh, he tried a wild punish. It didn't work, but DarkAngel retaliates with his own wild punish standing D.
Bro, those are some travel boots. You feel me? That has gone cross country. All the dirt hitting the chest.
He didn't press a jump in. That would have been a wild punish jump in as well. And now this is time. DarkAngel's catching him pressing buttons, which puts him in a counter hit state with the C version of the round wave.
Oh, that short hop could have been the saving grace for DarkAngel to at least secure that round. But speaking of, we get a big old jump in wild punish from Xiaohai. Get him out of SPG.
We're not spending
Not just yet. Oh, but that was a reversal.
That might have been Power Geyser, actually. But it worked out in Xiaohai's favor. And, you know, even though DarkAngel loses this game, at least he saves the bar, because technically he did baited the possibly misinputted Power Geyser there.
Right, that's true. Silver linings, I like the positivity.
Yeah, right?
You'd be an excellent coach.
I know, maybe just a little bit, but he gets hit by this combo. And the thing is, I'm really surprised Xiaohai's not spending the bar. Usually you want to go for the super, keep the corner carry, keep the hard knockdown. It's like he's saving it for something else, which I'm not sure what. Because either way, it's... Ooh, that was OD! No way,
I can't believe it.
Yo, DarkAngel was ready. Both of them were ready. That was the beautiful part.
It was well worth it, though.
It was.
It's just to see if Xiaohai can do it. I think it was well worth the resources.
Yeah, that was really, really good. Okay, goes for the fireball again. Tries to fake out with the faint fireball to force a jump. Look at, he is buffering that possibly hop jump DP. Oh, with a hyper defense as well, too. Go for the backdash. Gets a big jump in. These jump ins are killing DarkAngel. It's like Xiaohai has figured out that Rev Power Wave, like before, like we saw Layer 1 from the first 2 days where Rev Power Wave from full screen, and that was like his neutral skip from DarkAngel. Now, DarkAngel's using Rev Power Wave in neutral as like a fireball tool back and forth. But the thing is, it's so dangerous because the recovery on it is so high that it can lose to a good read of the jump in.
It goes back to what I was saying earlier. DarkAngel was trying to get the solid read as to when Xiaohai and where Xiaohai wants to throw some of these fireballs, right? But what happens if DarkAngel begins to implement some of the feints? Will we see that adaptation?
Yeah, I mean, speaking of feints, Xiaohai is the one actually doing the fireball feints, right, compared to DarkAngel. Nice. Going for the chase down. And I love the fact that Xiaohai's like, you know what? You can have your wake up. I'm not going to meaty you because I might lose in that exchange, right? Nice. Go for the jump C, air to air.
That was mad ambiguous, still managing to block, and now Xiaohai trying to contain the corner. But the red blow coming on in for DarkAngel, still walling this SPG, trying to fake the cross up. Xiaohai not biting, but the JD mid-air, he's ready for it.
He is. Plus frames on the shield. Nice rev blow. There is a gap if you're choosing the plus frame version. Ooh, tries to go for a shimmy, no bite. Oh, but the wild punish standing D, one of the best whip punishes in the game.
Setting that ignition.
Yes. Now, is it going to be a guess for throw? Just defend, no guard cancel from DarkAngel. This is where, and he gets the red ignition. What a confirm with the standing D.
Damn.
That was beautiful. Like, I don't know how he's doing where he's hit confirming these single hits into super every single time.
My man was born with it, son. He's been ready. With this character, he's been ready to do that.
That was the heart. Just like that, he did the reversal. Oh, I think he maybe tried to miss the guard cancel, but he got power charge instead. That was an accident. But this time we're going to get the air rev for the hard knockdown here.
We do get the Rekka string coming on in. DarkAngel still... Okay, well, immediately interrupted. Xiaohai taking to the skies to avoid the fireball.
Oh, no wild punish right there. No confirm into a rev power knuckle. That would have been huge for a combo starter from... Again, the jump in for the rev power. Like, DarkAngel needs to understand that this is why you're actually getting hit and losing games.
Yeah, man. This is really, really... it's hard to adjust, though. I mean, sometimes Xiaohai, he's ready for it. Other times, he's throwing out a fireball.
Again?
And just like that.
I'm telling you, he got the read. It's because, like, DarkAngel is relying on it so much.
Ooh, the counter hit again. Xiaohai not prepared for the wake-up.
Spending the level 1. Oh, with the wake up A, close A, and he gets the target combo. Yeah, we're spending level 1 again. Chase down the command throw or chase down with jump C.
What are you gonna do about it? A little flash of the rev. No guard cancels here, but the command grab, and that's gonna shut it out. Xiaohai still continuing on his streak with a pretty significant win, 5-3 over DarkAngel, and you can see how elated he is. He hasn't been that way. He hasn't shown up that emotion up until this point, Justin.
I think it's because he knows that DarkAngel is so good, and it's also a matchup he has been waiting to fight for his whole career when it comes to SNK fighting games, right? What a set, what a game. I think that one was so amazing. The great back and forth, and the fact that Xiaohai